Today I'm going to show you how I cook a raccoon, but more importantly, I'm going to show you how to clean the coon so that when you cook it, you get the best results possible. Okay, we're cleaning the coon and we're going to eat this one. And so one thing that you've always or probably have always heard about is the kernels or scent glands that you have to remove. And there are two places that I always check and remove. One is in the middle of the back leg. If you'll see about halfway down the back leg, there is a little bitty kernel. It's a little bit smaller than the size of a kidney bean. And that is exposed right there, but in reality it's down in between two layers of muscles. And so I always pull that out and cut it. And the other one is on the front legs, and I'll show you that in just a second. When you're done, you cut it all out. You're going to notice there's basically a hole right in the middle of the back leg where those muscles come together, and that's where that gland sits. It's right in there. Now I'm going to do the other leg, and you can see it's right there, that little bean shaped object. I'm going to get that out. Now here we are on the front of the animal, and on the inside of the front arm you can see there's another one right there. I'm going to take that out. Now basically, if you do a thorough job of cleaning the animal, you want to get as much fat off as you can. You want this as clean as possible down to the meat. You'll get those. But if you do a sloppy job and you don't remove the meat and you leave that in, it's going to give it an off flavor. So the lesson is, know where those four glands are. There's one on each side of inside the front leg and one in the dead center of the back leg, and then just do a very good job and clean that meat up. You want it to look like good, clean meat, not a lot of fat or other tissue on top of it. We'll take a look when I get done. Well, this is looking better now. We've got a lot of the fat off, we've got all the glands out, and this is ready to begin cooking. First thing we're going to do is put it in a pressure cooker. Pressure cooker is going to tenderize it because this is not the most tender animal out there. But the other thing it's going to do is it's going to get rid of the rest of this fat. It's going to help cook this fat out, and we'll pour that off and get rid of it, and then we'll bake it in the oven with sweet potatoes. So let's get going. The first thing we want to do is season the meat to taste. You can use Cajun seasoning, you can use salt and pepper, Montreal steak seasoning, whatever you have. The next thing is to pressure cook it for 30 minutes and let the pressure drop normally. Then peel some sweet potatoes and line a baking dish with sweet potatoes and the meat. Cover it with foil or put the lid on it, and then we want to bake it in a 350-degree oven for about an hour. When we're done, the meat should be tender enough to fall off the bone.